1.5 miles from touchdown. Heading is good. Descent is excellent. On the glide path. Range 1 mile from touchdown. Final wind check 160 at 5 knots. Cleared the full stop. Through radar control limits 5/8 of a mile. Advisory only. On course, on glide path. On course, on glide path. 1/4 mile from touchdown. On course, on glide path, over touchdown now. Carriage a full stop, radar standing by.
The Air Transportable Communication and Control Unit is established under Air Transport Group, providing air transportable navigation aids, tactical communications, landing aid facilities, and air traffic control in support of worldwide air command operations, joint Army-Air Force operations, disasters and emergencies, and as an emergency backup to existing airfield facilities. The requirement for support is tasked through Air Transport Group headquarters to the ATCCU, which deploys varying elements of the unit depending on the requirements of each operation. Personnel augmentation may be required from outside sources. The unit can provide a complete self-contained communications and control package to enable the upgrading of an existing airstrip to instrument flight rule standards. The complete system is deployable on 6 hours' notice by C-130 aircraft. The facilities provided by the system include local communications for use by the operations staff, a secure long-haul link to assist the commander with operations, air traffic control services in the airspace approaching and surrounding the airhead terminal area, air navigation aids operating in the terminal area, an instrument approach capability for operations in poor visibility, and various airfield support facilities assisting transport and fighter aircraft operations. The unit also extends coverage of the military aeronautical communications system by providing air-ground-air communications along with a phone patch facility, aviation weather broadcasts, terminal forecasts, and flight safety information. Should high-capacity, long-haul communications be required that are beyond the capability of the ATCCU, a long-range communications terminal may be provided from national resources. A unit team leader reporting to the deployment commander is responsible for the proper operation of the deployed system, liaison with the operations staff and other agencies, and coordinating the administrative and logistic support needs of the team. The unit can provide an operational communications and control capability within approximately 6 hours after its arrival, with an additional 6 hours needed to complete the setup of the lighting kit and the arrestor gear. It may take up to 24 hours to finalize all checks on the system's radar, navigation, and communications equipment. The unit's air transportable facilities include control towers, air traffic control radars, tactical air navigation aids, non-directional beacons, airfield lighting kits, operations shelters, medium-range communications terminals, portable satellite ground terminals, and mobile arrestor gear. In addition, the unit provides various UHF, VHF, HF radio and telephone communications equipments. It also incorporates crane-equipped trucks to help with the assembly of the quad radar, logistics vehicles for resupply and local transport, and auxiliary generator units to provide on-site power when a commercial source is not available. The control tower provides for the local control of air traffic in the airspace surrounding the airfield. It incorporates a main console for use by the air traffic control officer, who uses a grouping of air-ground-air radios and the required meteorological instrumentation to provide direction and weather information to aircraft. The controller's assistant provides ground control to local vehicles operating on the airfield. The radar unit assists with the en route and local control of air traffic and is used as a landing aid to enable aircraft to make safe approaches and landings in marginal weather conditions. The unit is a self-contained entity with the equipment required to transmit and receive radar and communications information. As well, it incorporates living facilities for the duty shift. The quad radar features a 360-degree area of surveillance to a range of 40 nautical miles, a height finder capability, a precision approach presentation to the runway in use, and a low-power taxi display. The secondary surveillance radar provides bearing, distance, altitude readout, and identification of any aircraft within its working range of 200 miles. The TACAN equipment provides automatic bearing, identification, and distance information to aircraft out to a distance of 100 miles. It incorporates a remote alarm system in case of component failure and is powered by a portable generator. The non-directional beacon can be backpacked into location and set up by one man. It transmits a Morse code homing signal to aircraft as far out as 25 nautical miles. It operates from batteries, or it can use a small generator. The airfield lighting kit provides variable intensity lighting for the approach ends and one main runway, as well as for the associated taxiways and ramp area. The kit includes all the lights, cables, and transformers needed to support a 10,000-foot runway. The specially equipped shelters are for use in austere locations by the operations staff, air movements, and servicing personnel. The shelters can be configured to incorporate telephones, a secure lockup for documents, various types of radios, and communications for local control of vehicles and personnel. The medium-range communications terminal can be used in conjunction with the deployed operations center. It provides the deployment commander with a secure teletype link to the automated defense data network using either HF radio communications, telephone, or data lines. The teletype circuit may be remoted into the operations center. The portable satellite ground terminal provides voice or data communications to an earth station and then via the commercial system to any destination. It can be used on its own or in conjunction with an MRCT or secure telephone circuit and is operated by one person. The mobile arrestor gear is comprised of two extender units anchored on either side of the runway with an arrestor cable running between them. The equipment can be reset in 3 minutes. The navigation, tactical communications, and landing aid facilities, coupled with the air traffic control services provided by the ATCCU, are readily available for the support of deployed air resources wherever they may be required.